What's up, Hot Tub Nation? Today we're honored to have a special guest. We have Rose Bowl champion. Got CJ Pollard in the house. Say what's up.
My dog, my dog. How we feeling? How we feeling out there?
You got anything to say to Hot Tub Nation about yourself?
Hot Tub Nation. Shout out my boy Eddie Tub, man. Shout out my boy Anderson right here on the camera. You know it's crazy. I coach Anderson. Now he's fucking recording me. That's my dog, though.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Anderson, not quite sure how good his camera skills are, but we'll hone more in on the football skills. Talk about your days down on Marine Van Ness.
Yeah.
Quite the loaded defense. Who are some of the people on that team?
Shit. I was at safety. Brandon was the other safety. T Hall was a corner at the time. Uh, as far as like in Cam Hayes went to Hawaii. Uh, Poppy, Alfonso Lester went to Fresno State. That was like my junior year. Those two was the starter, Cam Hayes. But by my senior year, it was really just me, Brandon, Tyler Hall. Who was the other corner? Damn, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know who was that. Do you know who the other corner could have been?
Was it I'm trying to think. I was he's got like a hard to pronounce name. I was reading earlier.
We played a younger dude. I think it was like David Urey or something. Like, was y'all there for David? Like, he went to Air Force.
I'm not sure.
We had some younger dudes, I think, start. But yeah, those are the three seniors. It was just us, really. And then Blake Walls was like linebacker. He ended up going to San Jose State. He was hard. Aluwale, Betaku.
Yeah.
That's my dog. Shout out to Wale. Wale, if you seeing this shit, call me. You know, you my dog. I miss you, man. But Wale, he was 40 years old at Sarah.
Oh yeah,
I'm just playing.
yeah, we've heard.
He wasn't 40.
Yeah.
Everybody thought he was 40, but
Yeah.
nah, he was 17. Though. But Wale was the code. Couldn't nobody stop Wale. Couldn't
Yeah,
nobody fucking stop him. He, unblockable.
yeah. So Sarah, great team, but I think what the people more want to hear about is the Trojans.
Oh,
So you guys
yeah.
have was it like 11 people at one time from Sarah on it?
Shit, was it 11? It was me, Deontay, Caleb, John Houston, Dory, J-Bo. Yeah, that sounded like it could have been up there. Like that number sounded like it could have been right. Is that what it is? 11?
I
Yeah.
think so.
If that's the number, it could have been right. Because I'm thinking, yeah, Jalen Green. Yeah, some people. No, Rasheem. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we could have had 11. That's no doubt. That was the feeder school at the time. Yeah, we could have ran a whole Sarah team on one side of the ball. Like 11 Sarah Trojans versus the rest of the USC football team. If that makes sense.
I probably would have whipped their ass too.
You know what I'm saying? We would have competed for sure. We was all good, man. We was all good. But that's crazy. 11? I didn't know it was 11 of them.
I think it was Rasheem told me that or something.
11. That
He
sounds
was
like
there.
it. I wouldn't doubt that number. I wouldn't. That's crazy though. That's like we are the feeder school from SC. But nah, that shit was cool though. Being at SC. I mean, when I first got there, me and John was roommates. Me and John Houston, we was roommates for like 3 years. Like we lived right across the street from Felix Chevrolet, right there at Gateway. We lived at Troy Hall. We lived at on Ellendale together. Like we had like a couple of different spots. We moved around though, but John was the roomie. Fucking who else was there with me? As far as the Sarah dudes go, John was really just my road dog. Other than that, I kicked it with everybody though. I was pretty outgoing. Like everybody liked me. It wasn't no, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
clicked up with CJ. I was in everybody click. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I would say let's go to early 2017. I think it was in January. I think you redshirted that year, but what was it like being a part of like that Rose Bowl winning team?
Yeah, so that was like, okay, so I got there in 16. I was an early enrollee. That was the first I left Sarah and went, like, I left Sarah that second semester. I never did like prom or nothing like that. I just went straight to like college and started that little spring ball. But that shit was cool though, man. Like, I was playing with legends. I tell dudes that all the time. Like, even though, like you said, I was red shirt and I didn't really get to play like that, I was still going against good competition every day in practice. Like, scout team was crazy. Like, I remember a story. Like, I remember I hit, like, I was going for a pass. I was on scout team and it was Juju. He was at like receiver. He ran a post and you're not really supposed to touch him on scout team. Like, you don't want him to get hurt or nothing like that. But I'm competing and Juju liked to compete too. I remember they started yelling at me because Juju kind of fell hard. And I was like, keep him up. Like, what are you doing, CJ? Like, But Juju is just like, I love that shit. Keep going. Like, nah, he good, coach. Like, I like that shit. Go harder. But those years, like those practices, like those was like game days every day. Like, I'll go against Deontay. Like Deontay was playing at the time. I was like, bro, I used to go against Deontay at
You ever meet
practice.
Rojo in the hole?
Oh yeah, Rojo wasn't really like a banger like that. Like if you want to be honest, like Rojo shit was more like he was elusive. Like he will truck your ass, but Rojo trying to duck the contact. If you ask me, like when I used to go against Rojo, like he'll try to hit me with like a straight arm, do some finesse shit. Like he ain't gonna just go head up with you, but he'll juke you too. Now he quick on his shit. Like and he don't even look that big, but Rojo about 210, 215, but he don't even look like it. Like he just look normal, but like nah, this game he a good dude. Like he ain't no killer though. Like through the hole, he ain't like trying to hurt me or punish me. Nah, he gonna outrun my ass. That's what he gonna try to do because he fast.
Was there ever like a time in your career, like you can be honest, where you just like you got hit, you just got trucked?
Uh Time I got trucked in my career when I played Texas, I made the tackle still, but I for sure lost it though. Like he got the best of me. He ran my ass over. I swore I was playing with a concussion. I hit him, but I didn't want to come out because
Who
I knew
was
it was
it?
over. It was some running back I was playing when we was at Texas. This is at Texas. Running back at Texas. I want to say it's like number 32. He wasn't their main back. This motherfucker was a bulldozer. I swear to God, I had to fill the gap, and it was right there. It was nowhere out of it. I was just fuck. All right, bet. I hit him. I remember my head went back so fast, and I just hit the turf, and I was just holding on to his leg, like he went down though. But oh man, after that, all my shit was rocked. Them boys fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. No, I can imagine. You ever pick off like Darno in practice
Oh yeah. Oh what? Like
all the time?
nah, I ain't gonna go there. Nah, I ain't gonna cap. Nah, it wasn't all the time. He was good as shit. But when I did make my plays, I let him know. Like maybe not so much picks, like deflections, and that wasn't really maybe his fault. Maybe the receivers being a little lazy or something. But I talk my shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like try to make myself notice. Like because you gotta you gotta try to climb out of that fucking that long ass crab in the barrel. Like at SC, you competing all day. Like, but yeah, I'll try to go head up with Sam on some like, come on, throw it over here. I'm over here. Like, what's up, bro? Like, you scared of me? Like, shit like that. Like, I'll try to fuck with his head. But nah, Sam, we'll talk shit back and forth. That's my dog. Okay?
That's fire. You like you familiar with Gonna Drip Too Hard?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, what's the go-to game day drip looking like?
Like, like before the game, like what I'm
What's the
aware
best possible drip you can put on for the game? We'll go before and during.
before the game. I mean, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm a classy man.
You're gonna pull like some like Russell Westbrook outfits.
Nah, not that deep. Nah, I'll probably go something real simple, like like I can go with like some nice little jeans, some Kasubis, some purples, nothing too crazy. Some nice denim jeans, a few little shirts that cost some rude, a little off white here or there. I'll switch it up. That's the before the game. During the game, I was real simple. Like every picture I wore, or every time you see a picture of me playing, I'm gonna have two little wristbands on my arm, a little Tyrann Matthew look is what I call it. Like,
Honey badger.
but yeah, the little honey badger look. But I wasn't trying to go too crazy. I never spat it during the game or nothing like that. Yeah, I was just regular, like real regular. Like,
But the pregame drip always important.
yeah, pregame drip, you gotta stand out a little bit. You gotta have a little self individuality. Little. That's it. That was just me. I tried to show off a little bit.
Yeah, it's just in case any of the ladies are
Yeah.
checking out the.
I mean, if you
pregame
buy
fits.
it, why you know what I mean? Why hold it in the closet? You gonna buy it, wear it? It costs a lot. Finish it up.
Oh yeah. All right, so got a little bit of hypothetical for you.
Go ahead.
Let's say the Joker, not LV, but like
Mhm.
the Joker from Gotham City,
Mm-hmm.
kidnaps you. You gotta call two of your former teammates from USC. Who you taking to rescue you? Who you think could defeat him?
If I had to get some to like beat up some super villains and shit like that.
Like the Joker from Batman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
He's got you. You gotta call two of the former guys from that city to come get you.
I'll probably call Wale. Wale Betaku. He gonna come get me out of the gym. He gonna probably scare their ass just off his presence, he look intimidating. Shit, I'm probably call my boy Chuma, Big Chuma. Chuma, like a bouncer. He big as hell, like any athletic. So he played O line at SC, number 70. He in the league right now. He played for the Cowboys. Shout out to the Cowboys. That's why I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Cowboy fan. Yes, I know you probably gonna hate me now. Yeah, you gonna know you gonna hate me with you like the Commanders. It's cool.
Unfortunately, it's like a lot of painfulness when I watch the Commanders play the Cowboys. It's not
You know,
really a pleasant experience.
I get pain sometimes watching the Cowboys just doing what the fuck they do already naturally. Like they be fucking up, man. They be fucking up too much. But yeah, probably yeah, them two dudes, Wale and Chuma, that come get me at my O line and my D line, homie.
Oh yeah. Now, what's the transition like from playing to coaching?
Man, that shit cool, man. Like honestly, when I first started the coaching thing, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to get out of it a little key in the beginning because just the time and it wasn't really getting paid properly and all that good stuff. But shit, after a while, I looked at it like, man, I ain't got nothing else to do, man. It's the only thing that kind of excite me because I didn't work other jobs before where I'm like, oh, this shit ain't for me. Like, I can't do this shit. You know what I mean? $20 an hour or some shit. Like, it's good. I respect that. But I wasn't getting nowhere. I figured, you know what? I ain't worked this fucking hard in my life. Like, do all this shit in school and all these fucking activities on the field and in the weight room for me to fucking just sit here. Nah, I looked at it a little different from me. Like, I do something I like before I fucking just sit here and hate life every damn day, Monday through Friday. So, but I love coaching though, man. I like kids, man. I like giving back. I see a lot of myself in a lot of kids. You know what I mean? I always say I'm that coach that I always wanted, or that coach I always needed. You know, and it helps. You know, I work with people like I'm young, man. So like, I don't speak these kids' language, but I understand their language. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So, uh, I'm the coach everybody come to for shit, but they listen to me and I listen to them. So, I like this shit. That's probably what I'm gonna do for a little bit, for the next little 10, 20 years maybe.
What's your ideal defensive scheme you're going with? You go with 4-3.
4-2-5, yeah, 4-2-5 with that little nickel adjuster, so that way we could be able to shut everything down in the pass game and keep my box in attack up front. You know what I mean? Just an adjuster. That ain't nothing, but it could be a nickel or a Sam in that little adjustment situation with that piece. But that's the system I know the best. You know what I mean? Shout out to Clancy Pendergrass from SC. He taught me everything I knew. You know what I mean? Him, Jane, all them cats, man. Like they just really got me right. As soon as I got in, I love that system, man. I'm a 4-2-5 guy. I'm gonna play cover one. I'm gonna play cover zero. I'm gonna send blitzes from fucking everywhere. You know what I mean? So I just try to catch motherfuckers off guard, but I don't want to sit back. I like that defense where you could be attacking and come after motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit around and just
You don't want to look like the fucking
hold my nuts all day just watching the fucking team go down the field on us. I'm not with that. No. Yeah.
So I'd say let's recap it. What's your favorite moment from your football career?
Favorite moment from my football career, it was probably like that first start against Texas. When I started against Texas, that was crazy. Like that was week 3 of the year, week 3 of the season, and fucking I had to go quick. Everybody went down so fast. I'll never forget it. Like that little 3 weeks was a blur. Like the first, you know, it was supposed to be Bubba, Bolden, and Marvell was the starters. Something happened with Bubba. Bubba had to leave. He ended up transferring right before the season. And then YK was supposed to have a job next. YK ended up leaving, not playing no more, or he ended up going to UTEP. And then Isaiah Polamalu was supposed to be the next safety after that to start with Marvell. Then Isaiah hurt his shoulder versus Stanford. And then boom, week 3 is CJ. It's only me now. Like, so they finally got me a little shot to play. I went out there. I had like 6 tackles or something. I was sound. I didn't give up too much, but that was the best little experience. That shit was primetime TV. Shit. I mean, that challenge was something that I was ready for and prepared for. I was just so happy I got it at that moment on a big ass stage. You know what I mean? I wasn't even expecting to start, but I had to be ready, and it was just kind of cool, man. We lost that game, but I was happy, me personally, that I made that start. That was a good little moment in my career.
I would say too, like, you look back with all the people you played with, there's probably like a lot of like talented people, but like who would you say is like the best person you ever played against? You like that?
I in practice the best person. I swear to God, it was Steven Mitchell. Like I say this every day. Like I hate the little. He wasn't even little and quick. He was like still low key buff. Like Steve was probably like 5'10", 190 solid. But fucking, I'm telling you, bro. Like Steve was quick as shit. It was nothing you can do. Like if you try to get too physical with him, he's strong as shit. If you try to, no, he's fast. He gonna run past your ass. Like it was no way to perfectly play Steven Mitchell. And maybe he was a little bit older than me too at the time, but I swear to God, Steven Mitchell, I tell motherfuckers that's one of the best I ever played. Now, who I played against in a game, I say N'Keal Harry.